How's it going, Revivalists? Simon here from CD Revival once again, and I've got my last part of my C collection from my CDs basically. So yeah, I'll be going through the remaining ones that I've got that begin with C, and then we can go on to D. I've got a few bits to do on there, like the DO ranking and yeah, some other stuff like that as well. So I'll start with my first C, which is this one here. Cinderella Night Songs. A really good album actually. I remember when I first heard, the first track I heard of this was Shake Me, which was on the Friday Rock Show, and I actually thought it was a new AC/DC song, so yeah, you can guess what kind of style that is. But yeah, it's good stuff on here, say AC/DC-esque. Night Songs, Shake Me is a great one, Nobody's Fool's the Power Ballad, the famous one. Once Around the Ride, Hell on Wheels, Somebody Save Me, Push Push is a good one as well. Back Home Again, solid debut, a bit kind of glammy. Music's not really that glammy, to be honest with you, it's a bit harder than that, so you know, it's not thrash or anything, but it's yeah, it's good old fashioned rock and roll. So nice songs there, good debut from them. I've got their second album, Long Cold Winter. They went a bit more sort of bluesy on this one, as a lot of bands did in that sort of time. You know, took off all the makeup and decided, you know, now we're going to wear bandanas and cowboy boots, etc. Yeah, it's a decent album. Bad Seamstress Blues and Falling Apart at the Seams is the first track. Probably the best sort of track on the album, to be honest with you. It's, you know, it is good. Gypsy Road was the single. Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone, another single. That's you know, power ballad once again. Last Mile's a good one. The Long Cold Winter, very bluesy, like title track, which is good. Coming Home I really like as well. Take Me Back. It's a good album, quite honestly. It is a good album. Second album, Cinderella, Long Cold Winter. And I've got their third one, Heartbreak Station, which they've gone even more sort of bluesy, you know, that kind of style. And this one has got Shelter Me on it, which was the single. More Things Change, Heartbreak Station, Dead Man's Road. Yeah, it's not bad. I say it's not quite as good as the first two, but worth a listen as well. Not bad at all. Next one in C, I've got Coverdale Page, which is obviously David Coverdale, Jimmy Page. It's the first music that Jimmy Page had done for a while actually, and I think he had quite a lot of riffs kicking about, and it shows because it is a really good album, a really good album. Yeah, do enjoy listening to this one a lot actually. Yeah, if you're curious about that one, I strongly recommend Coverdale Page. Zeppelin-esque, Whitesnake-esque, you can guess what it's pretty nice like, but it is a good one. This one I've not checked out, but it's The Cross, which is Roger Taylor's band. I got this in a charity shop, I saw it for like 50p, I thought, you know what, I reckon that's worth well more than that, and as it turns out it is. Probably about close to about 30 quid I've seen it going for, so I did pick it up, because it would be rude not to. But I haven't checked it out. I've checked out a few earlier Cross albums like Shove It and stuff, and they're alright, you know. But yeah, Mad Bad Dangerous to Know by The Cross. This one Robin, my brother, gave me, so I don't really know what this one's like. Endless Supply of Pain by Crash. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments if you think this is worth listening to. I've got this one, which is Black Sunday by Cypress Hill. Had this for years. It's a classic album. Probably their best. I've not heard all of their stuff, but you know, it's not going to get much better than this one, to be honest with you. I ain't going out like that. Insane in the Brain, A to the K, Cock the Hammer, full of classic tracks. yeah, it's a good listen, this one, definitely enjoyable. Cypress Hill. We've got the first Chickenfoot album, which is Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony, Joe Satriani and Chad Smith on drums from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's not bad, it's not, you know, going to set your world alight, I don't think, but it is a decent enough album. It's a good listen, so enjoyable. This is an old school one, Clawfinger, Deaf Dumb Blind, and yeah, it's an interesting one. It's Rage Against the Machine-esque, I guess. The Truth was, you know, the big single on there that was, you know, played quite a lot on MTV. Warfare's a good track. We saw these live actually, they supported Alice in Chains, so yeah, they weren't too bad live either, pretty good. Rose Grove, good track, interesting if you like that rap rock style. Say it's of its time, but it's worth a listen, it's good. Now we're going into a few sort of Clapton-esque ones. I've got the remastered Disraeli Gears by Cream, superb album. Of the three they did, I think this is my favourite one. Strange Brew, Sunshine of Your Love, Tale of Brave Ulysses. Yeah, it's a good album, man. Classic album from the late '60s. So yeah, well worth a listen. Slow Hand by Clapton. Which is yeah, one of his 70s solo albums, 1977 apparently. Cocaine, obviously, classic track. Wonderful Tonight, everyone knows that one. Lay Down Sally's a good one. But yeah, not bad. If you like Clapton, then it's one of his classic albums. I've got Cream of Clapton. Which is like a greatest hits thing. It's, you know, it's got everything on there you'd want. Layla, Badge, I Feel Free, Sunshine of Your Love, Crossroads, Strange Brew, White Room, Bell Bottom Blues, I Shot the Sheriff, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Wonderful Tonight. So yeah, all the hits, if you like, all the classic tracks. So yeah, I've got another Crossroads one, Charity Shop, Job. This is actually like disc 2. I think it came in a like big set, but I picked this one up anyway because it was available. Similar sort of thing, you know. Cream stuff, Blind Faith, Derek and the Dominoes, Eric Clapton. So it's got a bit of everything from his career on that one. I got a few from Phil Collins, or his first 3 solo albums. So Face Value. Not a great fan of his later stuff, but first 3, I think, if you're a Genesis fan, then they are pretty good. It's got In the Air Tonight, obviously, on it, which is a famous track with the drum beat. So Face Value. Hello, I Must Be Going. Well, honestly, that needs to stop happening. Yeah, famous track on here, You Can't Hurry Love, but yeah, it's a good album as well. And third one, No Jacket Required. It's a bit more 80s, a bit more, you know, poppy, I suppose, but still decent. Only You and I Know is a good one. One More Night, obviously a big single from it, it's the studios on it. Take Me Home's a good one. Don't Lose My Number. Yeah, it's, you know, decent album if you want something a bit lighter, and you know, it's good songs. Got, you know, have got time. We'll do that time for Phil Collins. Okay, a bit heavier now. We've got some C.O.C, so Corrosion of Conformity, Eye for an Eye. It's just an early one from them. So yeah, very sort of hardcore style. Ugh, honestly, the cases, man, the cases. So yeah, it's you know, pretty rough and ready. I've got Blind, which is the first album I heard from them. I think Vote for with a Bullet was doing the rounds on MTV at the time, which is obviously on here, but it's got some great stuff on here. Damn for All Time is really good. Dance of the Dead's really good. Obviously Vote with a Bullet, but yeah, really, yeah, good. This is before they went sort of southern rock, but probably my favourite album of theirs, top to bottom. I think it's really, really strong album, Blind. And I have got their first one where they started to go, you know, as you say, southern style, Pepper Keenan on vocals. Deliverance, which is it's a good album. It's a bit patchy. Heaven's Not Overflowing is a good one. Albatross is a great song, to be honest. But yeah, it's Deliverance is a good one, but it's it's about 50-50 with good and not so good on that one, but still a good album. I've got Degradation Trip. My brother kindly donated this one. This is volumes 1 and 2, so it's the double disc edition. Obviously Jerry Cantrell, the guitarist, and like does a lot of the vocals on Alice in Chains as well. So yeah, 2 CDs of goodness on that one. Really good album, this one. Yeah, really, really good album. Well worth checking out. A couple from the Cult. I've got Electric, Rick Rubin produced. Classic Rubin production on this one. Very much enjoyed this back in the day, still enjoy it today. Wildflower, which basically steals the riff from Rock and Roll Singer by AC/DC, but still a really cool track. Peace Dog, Little Devil was the big single at the time. Aphrodisiac Jacket, which I really like. Electric Ocean, Love Removal Machine's a great track. King Country Man, Outlaw I really like. Memphis Hip Shake. The only downside is the cover of Born to Be Wild, which isn't awful, but probably didn't need it. But yeah, very enjoyable album. Basic, very AC/DC-esque once again, the riffing very, let's say, of the time Rick Rubin production. But yeah, I do really love this album, to be honest with you. Absolutely love it. The follow-up to that I've got, which was Sonic Temple. Another good one. I didn't enjoy it as much as Electric. Firewoman was the big single from it. Edie Chow Baby was the single as well. Sun King's a really good one. New York City, Soldier Blue. It's a good album. I mean, it is a good album, but just didn't enjoy it as much as Electric, but still well worth a listen. And I've got this one, Pure Cult, which is like a greatest hits, to be honest. Some decent tracks on here, obviously. It's got all the hits. It's got She Sells Sanctuary from their Love album, which is good. Yeah, and a few other bits, obviously, bits off the albums that I've just shown. But yeah, it's alright. Greatest hits of the Cult. What else have we got here? A few Johnny Cash. Folsom Prison Blues. You can always find Johnny Cash in car boots and charity shops. I do enjoy Johnny Cash. So that's the Folsom Prison Blues. I've got Best of the Sun Years. There's one there. That's just, yeah, got a bunch of songs on it. Starts off with I Walk the Line, so obviously it's its earlier stuff. So that's pretty cool. I've got a few of the American albums, which he did with Rubin, obviously. The first one's probably my favourite, if I'm being honest. It's got the most original songs on it. Delia's Gone I really like. Beast in Me is really good. Down There by the Train. So yeah, really good, quite dark album, to be honest with you. First one. This is American 3. I Won't Back Down. It's got a few covers on this one, I think. Yeah. So So that one, American 3, Solitary Man, and American 4, The Man Comes Around. That's got Hurt on it, the Nine Inch Nails song, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Personal Jesus, so he does quite a few covers on this one as well. Yeah, Big Iron, which is an older one of who, actually I think that's a Marty Robbins song. But anyway, that one's American 4, and that's pretty much it. I've got a Chemical Brothers, Exit Planet Dust. So that's, yeah, not too bad. Chemical Beats on there, you know, a few other bits. If you like that kind of thing, it's not a bad album. The CD single of Hey Boy, Hey Girl from the Chemical Brothers. And of course I have got Best of Chaz and Dave, which I have listened to probably more times than I really should have. I wonder what that was. Which also has the CD of Helmet Betty in there as well, tucked away. You can see that's one of those times where you've had it in the car, just chuck CDs away. It's got all their classics on it. Ain't No Pleasing You, you know, Down to Margate, Gertrude, you know, a few London Girls, Rabbit. Best of Chaz and Dave, essential in anyone's collection as far as I'm concerned. 50 great songs, and really they are. So yeah, that's it for my CD collection for C. I know there's a few to get through, so well done if you've got to the end. Appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe. Remember to keep buying CDs, and I will catch you next time. Take it steady. Thank you.